Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Monday, April 25th, 2022, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Varsity softball action as your Walpole High Timberwolves entertain the Weymouth High Wildcats in a Bay State Conference Herget Division game from Chauncey Smith Field on the Byrd Middle School campus in East Walpole. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing all the play-by-play action for today's game. Walpole will try to get back on the winning track after dropping a 3-2 decision at Abington in their last outing. The Timberwolves had a run of 5 straight wins before that setback, their first of the year. The Orange and Blue stands atop the Herget Division of the Bay State Conference at 3-0. The Timberwolves have beaten Natick 12-4, Needham 9-0, Braintree 10-2, Oliver Ames 3-2 in 8 innings, and Franklin 6-3. The Orange and Blue is 3-0 at home, averaging 7 runs a game while allowing 2. Weymouth sits in the basement of the division at 0-1, 1-2. The Wildcats opened the season with a football-like 21-20 decision over Scituate before falling to Duxbury 15-14 in another gridiron-type score, and Braintree 18-0. The Maroon and Gold is 1-2 on the road and averages a dozen runs a game while allowing 18. Walpole won both meetings between these two clubs a year ago, 9-5 and 15-0. Walpole's 3 seniors, Brianna Clemens, Katie Powderly, and Ella Thompson, share the captaincy this year. The Orange and Blue will also be using 6 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 4 freshmen this spring. Let's see, the Timberwolves have been in postseason play for 5 straight years and 6 of the 7 years that Coach Rachel Sprague has been at the helm. Walpole finished 13-5 a year ago, advancing to the Division I South quarterfinals before being ousted by eventual undefeated state champion Taunton. If you are interested in providing play-by-play or color commentary for any Walpole High sports, you should contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 408-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. No experience is necessary. We will help train you. You don't have to worry about appearing on camera, and anyone is invited to apply. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, friends, or just people interested in giving it a shot. It's a fun activity, and you'd be surprising how rewarding it feels. It also gives you a whole different view of Walpole High sports, of any high school sports actually. So once again, if you are interested, please contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. I'd like to thank in advance our camera operators today, Nick Piccarelli and Walpole High Senior Sophia Goodsell, for the awesome job that they will be doing. The starting lineups for the two teams. For Weymouth, shortstop batting first, Lindsay Fleming. Second baseman Grace McCulley will be batting second. Third baseman Paige Sellen batting third. Left fielder Sam Kelsch is the cleanup hitter. Catcher Amanda Macuna is the fifth batter, while center fielder Haley Peterson is sixth. Batting in the 7th spot is the designated player Riley Flatley. First baseman Meadow McLeod will be batting 8th, and pitcher Lauren Byrne will be batting 9th. Right fielder Shaylin Barrett is not batting at this time. Walpole's going around the infield. Well, actually, we're going to begin the game right here. First pitch of the game is down low, a ball. The 1-0 pitch, high and away, 2-0. 2-0 delivery, outside, 3-0. pitch on its way. Ball 4. And Weymouth gets the first runner of the ball game. It brings up to the plate second baseman Grace McCulley. There's a ball down low. Veronica Ryan on the mound for Walpole. Behind the plate is Ariana Cruiser. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to McCulley. 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 delivery. Ball on the ground. And Fleming will scamper down to second base on that. Count even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. Kearns up with it over to first. 1 down. Looks like we only have 1 umpire today. Walpole brings to the plate third baseman Paige Sellen. Strike call. Foul ball back out of play. 0-2 the count. Ground ball to second. Kearns with it over to first, and she gets it, but Fleming comes in on the play. So Weymouth takes a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. There's a ball. A strike, I'm sorry, strike to Sam Kelch. Strike 2. The 0-2 delivery on its way. Strike 3 called. But Weymouth comes up with a run on no hits. There were no errors, nobody left on base at the end of a half an inning to play. The Wildcats are on top, 1-0. Ryan had 15 pitches that inning, 9 of which were for strikes. Walpole's lineup will have center fielder Ella Thompson leading off, followed by right fielder Susie McAdams. Shortstop Katie Powderly is in third spot, while catcher Ariana Cruiser will bat cleanup. Batting fifth and playing third base is Nora Broderick. Pitcher Veronica Ryan is batting sixth. In the seventh spot will be left fielder Lindsay Jacobs. Second baseman Abby Kearns will be batting eighth, and Katie Hurley will be playing first and batting ninth. Walpole going without a designated player today. Stepping up to the plate for Walpole is the center fielder Ella Thompson. Strike called on the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. way high, 1-1. Strike two, she dropped that one in. Ball and 2 strikes. Popped up to the infield. Shortstop calling for it and drops it. The Walpole gets a base runner. On the error, stepping up to the plate is the right fielder, Susie McAdams. Susie's also batting from the left side of the plate. There's a strike called. A 1-0 pitch to the, and it's called strike 2. McAdams falls behind here, 0-2. 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sliding down is Thompson. She's safe. And it brings up shortstop Katie Powderly. We're in scoring position for the Timberwolves. Ball outside. Powderly puts the one to center field. Back, back, back. Over the center fielder's head. Katie motoring around. She's going to stay at second base. But Thompson comes in with the tying run, and we're deadlocked at 1-1 here in the first inning. Ariana Kreutzer comes in. She takes a ball. Pitch is behind her. Ball 2. 2-0. A 2-0 delivery on its way. Strike call. Ariana wanted to, but held up, but it was over the plate anyway for a strike. 1-2. 2-1, I'm sorry. Ball 3 inside. Powderly going down to third and hustles in there without drawing a throw. Three 3-1 count to Cruiser. Ball 4, it's behind her. Runners at the corners for Walpole with 1 out, and it brings up the third baseman, Nora Broderick. There's a ball up high, and Cruiser goes down to second on catches indifference. Catches indifference is an actual correct term when the catcher doesn't make a throw down, because usually it's because there is a runner on third and they don't want that runner to come home. So catches indifference is what they call it. It doesn't go down as a stolen base. 2-0 the count. Line drive. The shot. She bobbles it over to first. No good. And throws it away. So that'll be double error for the shortstop. And 2 runs come in. Walpole takes a 3-1 lead here. Ball 1 up high to Ryan. Chance to help her own cause here. Ground foul at the plate. One ball, one strike. One pitch on its way. Strike two called. There's a fly ball to short center. And it falls in between everyone. Nobody made a move on it. And hustling into second base is Ryan. Walpole with 2 runners in scoring position as that little blooper fell in. The center fielder and left fielder were kind of looking at it. The second baseman was going out, but everyone just kind of was looking for somebody else to make the play. It brings up left fielder Lindsay Jacobs. She takes ball 1. Two on, 1 out. 3 runs in for Walpole here in the bottom of the first. Ground ball back to the mound. Goes to first for the out. A run scores. Makes it 4-1 now. As Broderick scores and Ryan goes over to third. And it brings up the second baseman, Abby Kearns. He takes a strike. High, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, third through the third baseman's legs. She makes the turn and holds up there. And Ryan scores on that play, making it 5-1 now. Walpole brings up the 9th batter of the inning, Katie Hurley. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Strike 2 to Hurley. Oh-2 pitch on its way. Strike 3 called. And the side is retired. But Walpole came up with let's see, Walpole comes up with 5 runs on just on 2 hits. There were 3 errors and 1 left on base. At the end of an inning of play, the score is Walpole 5, Weymouth 1. For the Timberwolves defensively, it will be Katie Hurley at first, Abby Kearns at second, Katie Powderly short, and Nora Broderick at third. Left field will be Lindsay Jacobs, center fielder Ella Thompson, right fielder Susie McAdams behind the plate, Ariana Cruiser, and on the mound doing the pitching, Veronica Ryan. And Veronica will face catcher Amanda Moscano, center fielder Haley Peterson, and designated player Riley Flatley here in the second inning. Pitch, swing and a miss. She blew that right by Mancusa. Mokuna. One strike pitch, swing and a miss, strike two. The 0-2 pitch, strike three call, caught her looking. The third straight strikeout for Ryan. Brings up the center fielder, Haley Peterson. Takes a strike. Fouled at the plate, 1-1. 0-2, I'm sorry. Two-strike delivery on its way from Ryan. It's a ball. Ball two down low. Evens the count at 2-2. Strike three at the knees. That's that's 4 straight called third strikes for Ryan, and it brings up the designated player Riley Flatley. Foul ball down the first base line. Delivery, ball outside, 1-1. To flat lead. Strike at the knees, 1-2. Fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. Strike three called at the knees. 5 straight called third strikes by Ryan here. She's just cruising along here for Weymouth in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After an inning and a half, Walpole up 5-1. Through 2 innings, Veronica Ryan has thrown 28 pitches, 20 of which have found the strike zone. And like we said, she's retired 5 straight on called third strikes. For Walpole in the second, it'll be the top of the order once again. Ella Thompson, Susie McAdams, and Katie Powderly. Walpole came up with 5 runs in the top of the bottom of the first inning, thanks mainly to 4 infield errors that really hurt the Wildcats a lot. Walpole had just 2 hits that inning and a walk. The rest were all errors. All right, Ella starting it off. She reached on an error by the shortstop her first time up and scored the first run for Walpole. There's a ground ball, base hit into right field. She's going to rounds going to second base, and she goes in standing up with a double to right field. All right, coming up to the plate is the right fielder, Susie McAdams. She K'd swinging her first time up. Ball 1 up high. pitch. Ground ball. Just shot. And she beats it out. Puts runners at the corners for Walpole. And it brings up shortstop Katie Powderly, who doubled to center field her first time up, knocking in Thompson with the first run of the game. There's a ground ball, base hit into left field. Katie's on her way to second, goes in standing up. Another double for Powderly. Thompson comes in to score, and McAdams goes to third. Ball one down low to Cruiser. Two runners in scoring position for Walpole. There's a ball. 2-0 to Cruiser. 6-1 here in the bottom of the second. Ball up high and away. 3-0. Ball four. Bases are loaded for Walpole with nobody out, and coming to the plate is the third baseman, Nora Broderick. She reached on an error her first time up. There's a ball behind her. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Steal, right one. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded for Walpole in the bottom of the second. They're up 6-1 already. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, and it brings up pitcher Veronica Ryan. Veronica single to center, her first time up. Ground ball to shot. Boots it over to first. Not in time. McAdams comes in, makes it 7-2. 7-1, I'm sorry. First pitch. Line shot to left field. Foul by Jacobs. He got just a wee bit of front of that and lined it down. Foul. Walpole still with the bases loaded. 1 out. Ball 2. I'm sorry, that's ball 1. 1-1. Ground ball to second. It's a base hit. One more run comes in as Powderly scores, making it 8-1. There's a ball inside to Abby Kearns. Up high, ball 2. 3 outside. 3-0 the count to Abby Kearns. Strike call, 3-1. Ground ball fouled on the third baseline. Full count to Kearns. A payoff delivery on its way. Fly ball fouled on the left field line. Count remains full. Ball 4 in the dirt. That'll force in another run. As Cruiser crosses the plate. 9-1 now. Walpole's lead here in the second. And it brings up first baseman Katie Hurley. Up high and away, ball 1. Strike, 1-1. Ball 2. Good save there by Weymouth's catcher, Amanda Moscano. Fouled at the plate, 2-2. For the second straight inning, Walpole has sent at least 9 batters to the plate. Fly ball to left. It's in foul territory and stays in foul territory. Count remains 22. Another fly ball down the left field line, out of play. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Katie Hurley. Ball 3, full count. Payoff pitch, grounded foul. Hurley hanging tough in there. This will be the 9th pitch of her at bat. Ball 4. And another run comes home for Walpole. $10-1. And we're back to the top of the order. Ella Thompson up. She's been 1 for 2 officially. Scored 2 runs. She takes the ball. Ball 2, high and away. Ball Strike. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3. 3-1. Ball. Oh, hit her bat. Strike. That was high and hit her bat as she got out of the way, so it gives her a full count now. 3-2. Payoff pitch from Byrne on its way. Foul back. Count remains 3-2. Ball 4. And another run will come in. Lindsey Jacobs makes it 11-1. Over to first. But another run comes in as Abby Kearns crosses the plate. So that brings up 2 runners still in scoring position for Walpole. 2 down here. Bottom of the second, Walpole on top 12-1. Katie Powderly at the plate. Katie's got 2 doubles. Scored twice, knocked in 2. Ball 2-0. Fly ball to center. Drops in for a base hit. And 2 runs come across. $14-1 now here in the second inning. Ground ball third. Runners on first and second. Foul ball. Hits the backstop. Broderick at the plate. She's 0 for 2 and scored a run. Inside. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Strike called. Ball and 2 strikes to Broderick. The 1-2 pitch. Pie. 2-2. Runners on first and second for Walpole. 2 down here in the second. Ball 3. Full count now to Broderick. 9 runs in this inning. 14 so far in the game. Pops it up. Catches there. And puts it away for the out. So Walpole comes up with 9 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. There were 2 errors, and 2 left on base. So at the end of 2 innings of play, Walpole on top, 14-1. Okay, we're back again here. We were just getting the lineup changes for Walpole. Lauren Burnap, pitcher for Weymouth. Ball and 2 strikes to her. Meadow McLeod, the first baseman, struck out for the first out of the inning. 1-2 delivery. It's a ball down low. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That is 7 straight strikeouts for Ryan. And it brings up the top of the order. Lindsay Fleming, she swings and misses strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-strike delivery on its way from Ryan. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 8 straight strikeouts for Ryan. No runs, no hits, nobody left for Weymouth. After 2.5, Walpole on top, 14-1. Through 3 innings, Veronica Ryan has thrown just 40 pitches, 29 of which were strikes. Defensively now for Walpole. Let's see. Brianna Clemens goes into center field and will bat in the leadoff spot. Carolyn Daly goes to third. And she will bat in the 5th spot, batting 7th. Let's see. Carolyn Doran will go into second base. Mackenzie Evans will be in left field. And batting in the 7th position. All right, so we are ready to begin the 3rd inning. Leading off is the pitcher, Veronica Ryan. She takes a strike. Pops it up. That will go out of play behind the Weymouth dugout. No balls, 2 strikes to Ryan. Ryan has singled and reached on an error, scored twice. Ball high. But more importantly, she has retired 9 straight batters, 8 straight on strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down. It brings up Mackenzie Evans. Takes a ball. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball foul behind the plate. Count evens at 2-2. Ball outside, full count. Ball foul to the Weymouth dugout. Ball 4, high and away. With 1 out, it brings up Carolyn Doran. Carolyn is a freshman. She hits a ground ball in the left field, a base hit. First ball hitting. First and second for Walpole. 1 out, brings up first baseman Katie Hurley. Katie has walked and struck out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Line shot, base hit to left field. The bases are loaded once again for Walpole. Brings up the top of the order, batting for her first time, Brianna Clemens, one of Walpole's tri-captains. Line drive, base hit, gets past the left field. This is going to be trouble. And they'll just hold it as a single. holding all the runners up there, even though if it weren't this score, probably at least a double, maybe a triple on that play. Susie McAdams fouls it down the third baseline. Ball outside, 1-1. Ground ball to third, over to first, no good, and throws it away. Base hit, then an E5 lets it go to second. Clemens holds up at third and brings up Katie Powderly. Two more runs in, 17-1. Powderly goes 4 for 4 with a base hit to center. Cruiser at the plate takes a strike and the ball. Ground ball, base hit into left, and another run will score. Nineteen to 1 now. Walpole on top. Carolyn Daly comes up to the plate. He takes a ball. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0 the count here. Ball 4. And that will load the bases. Batting for the second time this inning is the pitcher Veronica Ryan. 1 out, bases loaded, 5 more in. She fouls off the pitch. Strike 1. 19 to 1. The score here is Walpole is trying its best not to make it too bad for Weymouth, but it's not. Two more come across. And that makes it 21 to 1. brings up Mackenzie Evans. She drops down a bunt that goes foul. Ground ball to third, steps on third for the out. No. Actually, there was no force. So, goes as an infield hit. Two down now. (22-1). There's a fly ball to left, and the side is retired. But for Walpole, in the third, they come up with 8 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. One error, 2 errors. And 2 left on base. Through 3 innings, the Walpole has 22 runs on 14 hits. They played errorless ball and left 5 men on base. Weymouth has no runs, 1 run, no hits. They've made 8 errors and they've left nobody on base. Pitcher Veronica Ryan has retired 9 straight batters, including 8 straight by strikeouts. She will face Grace McCulley to lead off the inning. McCulley is the only out that has not been a strikeout for the Wildcats in this game. She grounded to Abby Kearns at second. Goes in. Kearns again. Nice backhand play over to first. She got a nice play by. I'm sorry. That wasn't Kearns at all. That was Doran, Carolyn Doran. And it brings up the third baseman, Paige Sullen. Ball. Ground ball to third, over to first. She got him. As Carolyn Daly gets the play at third. And for Weymouth, swing and a miss by Sam Kelch. Strike 2 called. Ryan is really firing today. Here's a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 3.5 innings of play, Walpole on top 22-1. Just 7 pitches that inning for Ryan. 5 of which were for strikes. Through 4 innings, Veronica Ryan has thrown 47 pitches. 34 have been strikes. Okay. Going into the bottom of the 4th inning, it will be Brianna Clemens, Susie McAdams, and Katie Powderly. The scheduled batters. We'll see who goes up. Brianna will go up. Brianna singled to left her first time up. First ball hitting. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball high and away. Ball 2 up high. Fouled at the plate. 2-2. Two pitch. Inside a ball. Full count to Clemens. Ball 4. And Susie McAdams steps up to the plate. Susie is 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Drops down a bunt. That goes foul. Ground ball back to the mound. Over to first. 1 down. Brings up shortstop Katie Powderly, who is 4 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 singles, 3 runs scored. She drops down a bunt. What a beauty. Throw to first. She's out. Clemens has advanced to third. Brings up the catcher, Ariana Cruiser. Takes a ball high. Ball 2, high and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3. 3-0. There's a fly ball to left field. Shortstop moving over. Puts it away for the out. And the side is retired for Walpole. No runs, no hits, no errors. And 1 left on base. Through 4 innings, Walpole has got 22 runs, 14 hits. He played errorless ball and left 6 on base. the Wildcats go out without scoring, let's see, 12 runs in this inning, this will probably end it on the slaughter rule. Okay, leading off Weymouth in the top of the fifth is the catcher, Amanda Lacuna. She takes a strike. Strike two. Ball outside, a ball and two strikes. Fly ball to right. That's over to everybody. That's going to be trouble. Because of a standing three-base hit for Makuna. That goes to right. She got all of that one. So that stops a streak of 12 straight outs recorded by Ryan. Brings up the center fielder. No, it doesn't. It brings pinch hitter Kelsey Makuna. Ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch from Ryan. Ball two up high. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3, 3-1. Strike two call, full count to Kelsey Makuna. Strike three called. One down, a runner on third. Brings up the designated player, Riley Flatley. Strike one called. Strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. And it brings up first baseman Meadow McLeod. Weymouth's last shot, back to the mound, over to first. Side is retired, and that will end the ball game for Weymouth. In the fifth, they had no runs, 1 hit, their only hit of the game. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. So we'll go over Walpole. The big story, or 2 big stories. The bats were going crazy. While Timberwolves made a lot of advantage of the errors by Weymouth, and but the pitcher Veronica Ryan, who is a junior, had a 1-hitter. She struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 7 of them were on call third strikes. Ironically, Weymouth scored first in the top of the first inning. Lindsay Fleming walked and advanced, coming around on a strikeout, actually, when the ball got away from the catcher. But after that, it was nothing for the Wildcats. Walpole had 5 in the first, 9 in the second, 8 in the third. And really, from in the third inning on, Walpole a lot of the time was just dropping down bunts to try to keep the score from just going obliterating. So, we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High Girls Varsity Softball action. Once again, your final score from Chauncey Smith Field, the Timberwolves 22, Weymouth 1.